Hello, Jeff Goheen, Self-Health Guide. Check it out. We wanted to talk to you a little bit about being sad today. Seasonal affective disorder. People kind of get in a funk. Um, the canned food drives start coming around. People start, suicides start rising up. The holidays come around. People start stressing out. You feel it at work. You see it in the stores and things like that. And so we wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to deal with that. Now, oxytocin is one of the chemicals that we really haven't touched on too much, which is the fourth chemical that I wanted to talk to you about that helps you feel better about yourself. Oxytocin is the bonding chemical. You get it when you spend time with other humans from human contact. When a woman gives birth to a child, both the child and the woman have a surge of oxytocin in the bloodstream, and that's one of the chemicals that helps an organism live another day. And oxytocin, kind of like serotonin, make you feel good, give you a sense of purpose in life, and they can counteract or cancel out the addictive effects of the other two beneficial chemicals in the body, dopamine and endorphins. Dopamine works off of completing things. Drug addiction, using drugs and alcohol releases dopamine into the bloodstream. Completing tasks, workaholics, it's dopamine. So all these compulsive behaviors, these addictions kind of feed off of dopamine, and it's because dopamine's in that part of the brain that says we need to do this over and over again. Now oxytocin, you get from a nice handshake or a good hug for somebody. They've done studies that show that married couples live longer, or you hear the stories of people dying from a broken heart where one person dies and 6 months later their spouse dies, or a year later to the exact date the significant other dies. And so oxytocin is a chemical that scientists don't know a whole lot about. They've been doing studies on it, and they just show witnessing, doing acts of kindness release oxytocin. It gives you a sense of purpose, it gives you a sense of well-being and reason for life. And so, when you're stressed out or things aren't going your way, a lot of times you'll reach out to somebody that you trust, and you can talk to them, and after the conversation you feel better. Well, it's because that oxytocin releases into the bloodstream. Spending time with people that you want to be around releases that oxytocin. So during these times, the leaves are changing, it's getting colder, you want to really increase those activities of spending time with people that you love, human contact. Decreasing negativity out of your life is going to boost that oxytocin chemical into the body, which can kind of have a counter effect of the depression or the slump that we get into around the holidays, or around, when the sun goes down, you're not getting the vitamin D, you're not getting the ultraviolet rays as much, you're not spending as much time in the sun, and so you start to get depressed, you start to feel down, you start to get stressed out, your mind constantly is going and going and going. So oxytocin is going to be very important. So you want to spend time around people that you enjoy, people that you love, decrease negativity out of your life while still balancing out, the serotonin releasing things like accomplishing tasks, doing things that you're proud of. So the serotonin, the oxytocin can kind of balance out the addictive effects from endorphins. People get addicted to working out, tattoos, self-cutting. They want that endorphin release because it feels good. A lot of times those can become destructive to the body and the mind. So you want to balance those out with some of the other chemicals that don't have the addictive properties. The dopamine and the endorphins are released in that part of the brain. Well, they're released in different areas, the small intestines, but they go to the brain, and they say, in part of that limbic system, in that reptilian brain, that says we need to do this over and over again, even if it's causing adverse side effects into your body or into your mind. We still turn to that. People will continue addictions even though the relationships are getting destroyed, their work environments are no longer any good. Whether it's relationships with spouses, relationships at work, a lot of times those can become destroyed because of the addictive behavior. So doing acts of kindness, helping somebody, even witnessing acts of kindness. You might see somebody hold the door open for the little old lady, and you might think to yourself, wow, that was really nice. Well, that was an oxytocin release into the bloodstream, which makes you feel good, makes you want to do more of it. And so, if you're kind of getting down around this time of the year, which a lot of people are, suicides go up around this time of the year, Rehabs start filling up, detox centers start filling up, people start looking for those things that are going to give them that warm fuzzy feeling, the blanket, whatever it is. So spend time around people that you enjoy, people that you want to be, and get those oxytocin releases. Do things that you're proud of, give you that serotonin release, which can counteract the imbalances from some of the other chemicals in the body. So we really want to talk about that today. Oxytocin, doing acts of kindness, witnessing acts of kindness, human contact, shaking the hand, a hug, a pat on the back can all make a person feel good, and that's what you need around this time of the year. The sun starts going down, you're not spending as much time outside, you're not getting the vitamin D, you're not getting those ultraviolet rays into the retina of the eye, which stimulates the endocrine system and things like that. So some of the other things that you can be doing is really, taking the time out to have a conversation with the person that's checking you out at Walmart or at Safeway or whatever. Have a conversation with the person, the stranger, because you don't know how their day's been, and it can boost both parties' energy up by just taking the time out and investing a little bit of time into somebody else and having those conversations, being around people that you love. So increase those activities to help get through the holidays and be happy and not be, man, I can't wait till Christmas is over. No, you enjoy these things, and it'll actually help you live longer by doing these activities, spending time with people that you like or love, spend time in nature, still accomplishing goals, still doing things that you're proud of, but regulating those and really stopping, slowing down, smelling the roses, enjoying life, because a lot of times we like to hurry, and before you know it, we're at the end of our life, and we look back and we're like, wow, I was so preoccupied with what I wanted to get done that I really wasn't able to enjoy life. So slow her down, spend time around people that you love, accomplish things, release that oxytocin, human contact, a good handshake, a good hug, a pat on the back. Those will all do it. Witnessing acts of kindness, doing acts of kindness, hold the door open for the person. Treat somebody like they're worth $1 million or that they're going to have that type of investment in you. And you start doing those things, you start feeling better about yourself. You'll start feeling different about other people in a more positive way, and you'll live longer and you'll be happier and you'll be able to hold joy. Holding joy is one of the most important things that I've learned recently from a very brilliant man. And so I'd continue talking about it, living it. And so I just want to talk to you a little bit about the oxytocin, witnessing, doing acts of kindness, slowing down the vibration, smelling the roses, enjoying life. Get through the holidays and enjoy it. Sorry it's been a little while since we've done a video. We'll be continuing to do more. We're going to start an online program with the Springboard Your Life. Jeff Goheen Self-Health Guide. Check it out. You can order it online. Shoot us a message. If you have anything that you'd like me to touch on, go ahead and shoot us a message, and I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about that. But that's important. The SAD, the seasonal affective disorder, people, oh, it's not real, and then other people, yeah, it is real. So whether it's real or not, some of those things can help with that. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you real soon. Jeff Goheen, we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.